All right, what's going on, guys? You listen to WSOU. I'm Nick, and I'm here with Midnight Foolishness. What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
You guys had quite the trek to get out here, so I appreciate you guys coming out.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course.
The drive and the traffic, forget about it.
Yeah, right?
It's pretty bad.
I mean, coming from the city rush hour time probably wasn't the best plan on my part to set that up, but
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
Yeah, of
Appreciate
course,
it.
Thank
of
you.
course. I've talked to Rob a couple times. He came up with Candiria.
That's
how
true.
I crossed paths with you.
Yes.
And I was actually, I don't know how you know the Candiria boys.
This is a hilarious story.
All right, give me the background here.
I'm going to try and make it real short for you. So I know Carly Comar a long time, even back as far as I want to say like 10 years ago.
Okay.
We used to take the bus together, the S79.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We used to take that bus
And you're just
together.
like, I know you?
No, what
you
happened?
didn't know him yet?
No, I didn't know him yet. So he just randomly comes up to me because used to smoke cigarettes. He comes up to me, asks me for a cigarette, and we became friends ever since then.
Wow.
Yeah,
A very interesting way of crossing paths.
yeah. But Candiria is huge in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they're from
Huge.
Brooklyn, I can
The
imagine.
most well-respected. Actually, Carly gave me a CD during What Doesn't Kill You.
Okay.
He gave me it right before it became printed.
That's cool.
Yeah, he gave it to me, and it was pretty awesome, and we've been friends.
That is pretty cool. What are the odds of that?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you guys are from Brooklyn, right? You're based out of Brooklyn,
Yes.
at least?
Yes.
Well, we used to be.
It used to be.
Well,
What,
no, still are, because of
We've
Adam and
scattered.
everything. Yeah, everybody's like,
everyone's in their own little place?
he's in Long Island,
Okay.
and our drummer's in Jersey.
Okay.
Actually, he's in Bushwick now. He moved.
Oh yeah, he's in Bushwick, so,
So
it's,
everyone's
it's
a little
still
over.
Brooklyn.
So how do you guys get all... Do you guys have like a
We have-
spot?
We have like a rehearsal studio in Staten Island
Okay.
that we jam.
So you
out.
got a base.
Yeah, pretty much.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's the home base.
But I see you guys are doing a lot in Brooklyn the next month or so. You got a lot
Yes.
of shows coming up, which is cool. You guys are playing Gold Sounds, I saw.
Yes.
Which is I love that place.
have you ever listened to Johnny Craig?
I have. I actually saw Slaves maybe 2 years ago when he
Nice.
was doing that
One
project.
of my
Yeah.
favorite bands right
He's
now.
great.
One of
Yeah.
my favorite singers. I love everything that guy.
Yeah.
He's got an
Touches.
incredible voice.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing a sold-out show with him March 4th,
Oh wow. Okay.
which is awesome. We're doing the Knitting Factory
Yep. I saw
March
that.
24th, which is also really cool. Then we'll be going out to Patch Hawk April 9th, right?
April 9th with Carousel Kings. Yeah,
Carousel.
That'll be cool. I just saw they just put their album out. It comes out this week or something.
yeah, we're shooting
Yeah.
that on Spotify.
Yeah.
today.
I heard
A
it
lot of different
yesterday.
sounds. A lot of
Yeah.
different
I
sounds
haven't
on
listened to the whole thing, but from what I
Yeah.
have heard, it's pretty good.
Well, we played with them when we played with Patent Pending
there. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
in December. Yeah.
They've played a lot around like the Jersey area because they're probably from Jersey. Maybe are they from Jersey?
I don't know.
I've
Exactly.
I've seen the. I haven't
I don't
seen them,
know.
but I know because I used to have a band. I know a bunch of guys in the Jersey scene who have
Right,
bands. And I
right,
know they've
right.
done a lot of stuff with them. They're always like around here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they're like one of those bands. But so I'm assuming you guys are super pumped for these shows. They're pretty cool. You have
Yeah.
the Johnny Craig. They're decent lineups.
Yeah, I'm actually a big Voodoo Glow Skulls fans because they used to play back in a place called the Temple back in Brooklyn, which got it was a Jewish church and they
Oh, okay.
totally just put it down like I forget how many years ago. I don't want to be incorrect here because I know I'll have to hear it. But they put the place down and they used to run punk rock shows in the Jewish
That's cool.
synagogue. It was really awesome.
That's actually pretty cool. Actually,
Yeah.
because the first show I ever played too was actually it was like a church had like a rec room like
Nice.
connected to it. So I definitely get that vibe.
Yeah.
It's like an odd, that they
Yeah,
would do
yeah.
that, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a shame because in Brooklyn there's not many venues to really play. We
it's
used
like
to have
all little
Lemore's.
bars and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have Lemore's, which used to be awesome.
Okay.
They used to throw awesome metal shows.
Well, then the Knitting Factory moved too, right? Wasn't
That's
it?
right. It used to be in Manhattan.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now it's in Brooklyn, right?
Now it's in Brooklyn.
so
yeah.
you're adding some.
Yeah.
Takes some time, but
Yeah.
eventually
We
it's
need-
it's a circle.
We need a good one, a real good one, real
Well,
good one.
I really like Gold Sounds. I saw Candiria there when they did their 5-borough tour.
Right, right. Yeah,
That's a cool
I was
little
at that show
spot.
too, yeah.
It's a cool, just a different vibe, very small, but yet still has like a really cool. I don't know, there's something about it. I
Yeah.
really like that one.
Yeah.
The only thing it needs is a bar in the performance room. That's all it needs.
In the performance,
Right.
You can't walk right outside the door because
Yeah,
you don't
that
want
way-
people while you're playing
that
going
way,
in
Right.
and out.
That way people
That's
don't
the
leave.
problem.
That's
we love
true.
that place, and we
Yeah.
love the booker there, Kevin. We love him.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, but that's all it needs.
Yeah.
It's just a bar inside that little room there.
Yeah. Or maybe the whole thing needs
Just
to be,
open that
Yeah.
wall, take it out, just get
Just
rid of
take
the
the
wall.
doors off.
Just tell them that. Be like, hey,
Something.
you
know.
would do so much better if you just took the doors off.
Yeah.
Make everyone more happier.
Yeah.
That's
we
funny.
play at Gold Sounds a lot.
Okay.
The last show we played was December 9th or something. That was
Yeah.
a patent pending show at Gold Sounds.
Yeah.
Our next show is February 23rd, the
Right.
local show, Gold Sounds, and then March 4th, Gold Sounds.
Right. Yeah. It just happened.
That's
to
like
work.
the
we
place to be.
Yeah. Well, like I
Really
said, I'm
well.
real good friends with that kid Kevin, and actually going to the Candiria show was my first time there.
Okay.
And
that
me-
was mine too. Yeah.
And me and Kevin used to be friends because he booked a couple shows for Midnight Foolishness before that.
Alright.
So ever since we met up again, we've been hanging and stuff. It's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite place to play, or do you where
Right
do you
now,
guys?
Gold Sounds, I guess. so-
Where's the spot to be for you?
I don't know. Personally, I haven't played at many venues with
Okay.
Midnight Foolishness
Right. Yeah, Nick's kind of new to the band.
Newer dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
about a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't gotten as much as.
Well, my
Is
first
Rob-
year was just practicing,
Okay.
getting down the songs.
Yeah.
We just started playing shows back shows again 4 months ago.
All right.
Right. Yeah. Well, pretty much since the album came out.
Right.
We were dead quiet before that.
Well, yeah, because I wanted to ask you what happened because I know you guys originally started in 2010.
Right.
You put the EP out,
Right.
and then it took a couple of years
Oh,
to get to the debut.
this
So I
is-
wanted to see what kind of happened there.
This is also not a very well. The other one was happy, but this
Yeah.
story is not very happy. So I don't know. I was with a girl that I, really loved for a long time.
Right.
And we were together like 7 years. And
Oh wow.
during the end of that breakup was the beginning recording session for this. So I felt like horrible.
So you just couldn't get it
I
done.
couldn't because most of the songs were about her.
So it was one of those.
It was a bad situation.
I feel you.
So I had to rework words differently now
Right.
for this.
So how long ago was that? Was that kind of back towards the time of the EP? Or
No,
it was
that
like in
was-
between,
that
like
was-
a couple years in.
Like 2 or 3 years after
Oh,
the
okay.
EP was been out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it just took some time to figure it out and get back to.
Yeah. Well, the songs were already written. I just couldn't bring myself to record it.
Right. So
You
are
know?
these the songs that are out on the album? They're the same ones, or did you like kind of start over?
No, all the music is
It's
the same.
everything's the same?
The only thing
Okay.
I changed was some words.
Okay.
And it's very little of it because a lot of it was meant to be beautiful,
Right.
and then some of it was meant to be dark.
I feel you. At the same time, that kind of like captures how you were feeling at the time too.
Yeah.
So in a
Yeah.
way, it's not too bad to do it that way. Kind of do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm over it.
Yeah.
I do my thing. The album's out, thank
It
God.
is.
And now we're trying to go in very quickly to record the next album because the next
Okay.
album is actually going to be heavier. It's going to be a
Ah.
little different from this. He was actually just listening to it today for the first time.
Yeah, what's
Is-
funny is
It's
all
all
the songs
demoed out.
are
Okay.
demoed out,
Yeah,
like 13 songs.
13 songs for the next album.
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So it's basically ready to go. You
It's-
have it
I just
kind of
have
ready.
to record it. I'm actually, this is another secret. I'm not sure. I hope this is okay to say, but I'm actually recording it with Dan from Candiria.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Oh, he's not going to be playing drums. He's
Right, just
gonna
recording it.
recording
That's
the
cool, though.
stuff. Yeah.
That's really cool, actually. Do you have a time frame when you want to try to get it done yet?
We're trying to get that done. This is funny too because I can't say. I'm not allowed to say.
You don't have the timeline. You don't
No,
want
I'm
to
not-
don't
I'm
want to
not-
give it away yet.
I'm not allowed to say
I
what
feel you.
Candiria is doing next. But it's
Ah.
going to be sometime before they do their next big thing.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. 'cause
You know
I
what I'm talking
yeah.
about. Yeah, I know
So,
you know.
so you're gonna record it before that,
Before
and then
they
it'll
go
be
do their
like
thing,
later
yeah.
in the year you'll put it out, or
Yeah, probably sometime next year.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's not that bad. You
Yeah.
got a little bit of time frame because this one's
Yeah.
still fresh.
Right,
So you want to
absolutely.
let that ride out a little
Absolutely.
bit.
And we're also coming out with a new lyric video very soon too.
Okay, cool.
For the song Eminem versus Necro.
Okay, and that's what I want to talk to you about too. Is the song titles are very interesting.
Yes.
So what kind of is there any kind of stories behind them, or is it just kind of
Told
one of
the
those
story
things?
about Evil Banana when we were playing at Arlene's Grocery. He hyped it up. This is such a funny story. And then he's like, what did you say? I don't even forget.
I don't even remember exactly because
How
we
did you
did have
know
a,
it was
we
Evil
all
Banana?
we all had a few drinks.
That's how it
that
always
night.
starts.
But I could tell you the story for Eminem versus Necro.
All right, give me that one.
That one's real easy. So, Necro is the guy rapper from Coney Island,
Okay.
and it's like really dirty rap, filthy.
Yeah.
He's actually a big inspiration to me too.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of his. And anyway, so I've always wanted to see Eminem versus Necro in a rap battle.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So that was kind of your background on that one.
That's pretty much it.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
And then 2017 came out in 2016.
That's right.
So give me some background on where you're going with that one.
Well, originally it was called 2013.
Ah,
Right, because that's how many years it goes back that it was demoed out.
Okay. So why
Yeah.
2017 though? If it came out last year, is there any specific reason you didn't go with 2016?
Because we knew the year was coming to an end.
Ah.
So we figured everybody's going to start typing in 2017 now.
Okay.
That was,
So it's like a future, like let's get
Marketing.
ready for then.
yeah,
instead-
sort of marketing.
Interesting.
scheme. Yeah.
Was there any reason? Like, it has no relation to the actual song though, right?
No.
Because it
that
was
one
just like an
doesn't.
idea.
Just an idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. I appreciate that
Yeah.
because I've always been a fan of like those bands. I always consider it like the 2000 like 7 to 9 like metalcore, where all the bands just all their songs were just ridiculous sentences that made absolutely no
Talking
sense.
About the Devil Wears Prada.
That Attack, Asking
what you're talking
Alexandria,
about.
where all their songs just the song titles were they made absolutely no sense to what the
Yeah.
song was about, but they were just like okay. But that no, I appreciate song titles that are just a little more out there and don't have anything to do with the actual song itself.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. But what was the process with this one? Is everything from you? Do you write everything?
I
or
write
is it-
everything. Yeah,
Okay.
Pretty much. And I pretty much show it to everybody, and
Then everyone
we
takes
all play
their-
it back. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. But on this next one, Nick will be on guitar, so it'll
Okay.
be different.
Cool. So were you on the last one?
No, everything was recorded way before me.
Okay.
Way before our bassist, way before our drummer.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a new lineup.
So you're the sole
I'm the
original.
soul of Midnight
Okay.
Foolishness. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The creator, the founder.
Yeah.
Inspiration, mastermind.
He plays everything
Okay.
like with such proficiency that you would think that it's his own instrument. Like he's a drummer by trade, he's a guitarist by trade.
Oh.
Does everything.
Well, I actually went to college for bass.
Oh, really?
So
Where'd you go?
I graduated from LaGuardia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So you went to school for bass.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I've always thought about like
Yeah.
that realm and trying.
Terrible idea because
not
I
a good idea.
I don't even use it. It was terrible.
What was the idea going in?
Well, my pops is actually a doctor in
Right.
music, so
Okay.
I was kind of trying to follow in that, but that didn't work out.
So what were you planning on like being like a teacher?
I guess, yeah,
Maybe.
music teacher, something like that.
But I mean, I guess in a way it did help you though, because I mean you are doing music, so
Yeah.
you probably picked up something.
Yeah, well, I'm actually all self-taught. I've never had a lesson
Okay.
in anything before
Right.
college and all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where'd you start? What was the first instrument?
it was actually guitar,
Oh, okay.
and I bought my first guitar around, I want to say 12 or 13,
Okay.
and I bought an electric. And it was a terrible guitar, but I played it, and like I always felt like I knew I had something, you know.
And it was just a time after time, slowly
Yeah.
figuring out a little bit more.
I loved the guitar, then I moved on to bass. I started playing the bass, loved that.
Okay.
But it wasn't later on until I was about 17 or 18, I decided to start messing around with drums.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Cool.
yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I started a little earlier in life.
Okay.
Like 8 years old, taking music lessons from a shop in Limbrook.
Okay.
I was really lucky. The owner knew Tommy Burns, the guitarist. Billy Joel's guitarist.
Oh, wow.
So whenever he was in town, I would get a lesson from Tommy.
That's cool.
My first electric guitar was this parts caster. It was a Charvel body and a Jackson neck. I bought from my neighbor for $40. It
Nice.
sucked,
Yeah.
but I was 8.
The first guitar is always the worst guitar.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I'm slowly learning to play guitar. I'm taking actually a class here because I was like I needed another class.
Right.
And I was like I'll take guitar.
But you actually play drums, right?
I play drums, yes.
Right.
So I was like, I have some back. That was self-taught too. So I
Nice.
figured that out. So I was
Nice.
like, I'll try to learn guitar, you
Yeah.
know. So I had like an old guitar. The same thing. My cousin gave it to me. It's
Yeah.
just a beat up. It's missing pieces and whatnot. But it's the
Yeah.
job done. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta
Yeah.
start somewhere. But I
Honestly,
definitely feel that.
The best drummer I've seen now, and I'm not just saying it, but it's Dan, dude.
Oh, dude, he shreds.
Dan and Candiria is out of control. bro.
Yeah.
He's nasty.
Oh yeah, the show at what was it, Champs?
ridiculous.
He was ripping it.
Yeah, that was nice to see. That
Oh yeah, that was a good
awesome.
show.
Yeah, it
that
was
a good
awesome.
show. You guys play there? Is that on the list?
We were
I
just
don't think
talking that on the
I don't
way
think we'll
here.
ever play champs. It's too far.
It's
It
really
is.
far
It is
for
a far.
us.
Even for me, and I'm probably halfway there already compared to you. Yeah, it is
Oh,
a
it
trip.
was nasty, dude.
Oh
It
yeah,
was nasty. But I mean, going home wasn't too bad from that show.
that's not that bad then.
But Netherlands was also really good on that show too. I
Yeah,
thought.
I didn't get to check them out
Oh, you
unfortunately.
didn't get to-
No,
Oh,
I'll
they
have
were
to.
good.
I'll have to check them out next time
Yeah.
when I see them around. But they're definitely. I heard they're doing big things too. Especially, I was talking to
They just played a sold out show.
Really.
Yeah, last week at St. Vitus.
Okay, Vitus is cool too.
Yeah.
I've done a couple. I've seen what was actually we did press there for the Revolver Music Awards.
Right,
they
right,
did
yeah,
like
yeah.
the announcement thing
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that was cool because I'd never actually been there before. I've only heard about it. Is that another one on the list to check
Yeah,
out
St. Vitus we'll
eventually?
be going to very soon.
Okay, are these like you're in the works?
We're just the problem is right now we talk about this almost every day. It is very hard to get us on a show because either like the shows going on now are really heavy or they're really light.
So you're like in the middle,
We're in the middle because we're like doing the pop punk alternative thing.
right?
We check the venues every day for shows that just been announced. I texted him the other day. Starland just announced Alter Bridge and In Flames.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're like let's try to get on that one.
We're actually know Mike over at Starland too. Is a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And unfortunately we couldn't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
That was
The
Oh,
sub
man.
the
I
Bad
can't-
Fish
the
show.
Bad Fish show,
Yeah,
yeah.
in January.
January,
and then it
yeah.
snowed.
Blizzard,
yeah. They canceled it the day of. We were heartbroken. That
Were
day.
you guys like on the way?
Well,
Like,
I was
ready
on-
to-
he was
I
on-
in Hoboken.
he was already
picking out
there.
Our drummer's kit in the
Oh,
snow,
yeah.
and I was happy but disappointed. The shows got canceled. So, well, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
told us on the spot on. I was calling every like half hour to make sure
Just to
the
make sure it was still.
because I didn't
want to
move my car and then come all the way there. You
And
know
then,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
As
of the
a-
parkings. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had the car loaded. I was ready to go. I was doing it anyway. But then I got that call and
They're
it's
like,
like,
yeah.
we're canceling the show. But Bad Fish was already there.
Oh wow, they were ready to roll.
They were ready to roll.
Oh, that
Yeah.
stinks. And then you guys ended up not being able to play it though.
Right,
When
yeah,
they
because it
rescheduled
was
it.
on another date that didn't work out for us.
Right. Is there any hopes of trying to get back there?
Absolutely, yeah.
So
yeah.
how does that work when a show? I mean, I don't. Not many shows get canceled.
Now you see the funny thing is too with Starland, they were telling us that a show has not been canceled at Starland since what was that bad?
Oh,
hurricane?
was it Sandy? Was the last one?
Sandy,
I think, right?
hasn't
Wow,
been
so it's
canceled
been a little
since
while.
then, and our luck landed.
It was
that.
on that one.
Yeah. So, whatever, But we're all good with that, We're real cool with them, so we're gonna try and go back there real soon. too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good to hear because that's such a cool place. I've seen so many shows
Awesome.
there.
Yeah, I've seen Every Time I Die there.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
And-
proud of this, but I saw Hanson.
Okay. Okay.
They were
Hanson?
pretty good.
You got
Very talented.
you got to rep it. Don't be scared. Just
Yeah.
own it. Just own it.
No,
You
we
gotta
love Jersey. We're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about going to Game Changer World real soon too.
I was just at Game Changer actually to see Every Time I Die like a week
Nice.
ago or so. That's one of those venues that it's starting to slowly grow.
It's picking up.
It is.
Picking up.
Because
yeah.
I actually back when I had a band in high school, we played the when they used to do like the skate and surf battle of the bands.
Oh, right.
So
right.
I played there like when it was just starting to figure itself out. It was definitely interesting, and it's come a long way since then in the last like 4 years or whatever it's been. But they've been doing some cool shows lately. That's definitely a place I could see you guys playing. They have some shows there that you would fit in well.
We're looking into one, but you never know.
Oh yeah, that's another one that we can't say right
Not
now.
yet.
Yeah.
It's on
but,
under.
but
under
we'll
the
tell you
radar.
on the way out.
All right.
We'll
cool,
tell you on
cool.
the way out of that.
Cool. So since you said you're kind of in that middle ground, do you think maybe it's worth trying to maybe mix in somewhere else? Because I know like that's something a lot of bands
absolutely.
try to do. You
Yeah,
get that cross market thing going
Absolutely.
on. But I mean, starting off, it's probably a little different than obviously established bands doing it.
Right. I mean, and we're trying to go for it like anybody else.
That's true.
So we do what we can. We feel like we put out a pretty good record this
Yeah.
year. You know what I'm saying? And we're just trying to make the best of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
And now I know before the album came out and the new lineup, you had toured up and down the coast.
That is true.
So give me a little bit of you got any kind of cool stories about some places you played? Because I know you went down all the way to Florida.
That's true. There are some. You know what though? I feel like on that side, it's the rated R version
Ah, okay.
because we were pretty wild.
I feel you. It was
Little
a different time.
Different time. I mean, we're still wild now, but
not at that level.
Not as bad as it was.
Is it different playing shows outside of New York? 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like New York, there's the, obviously just a way of things.
Every place is different. From New York. Every, like even going to Jersey, it's a whole different vibe. New York is great, but I feel like New York, they only really go to see the headlining band or whatever band they really want to go see.
Yeah.
Whereas everywhere else in the world, they're staying for the whole show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's the experience I've had with it,
Okay. Have you had any shows that stuck out that that was just a show I wish we could do something at that level or have that kind of turnout that you had on one of those shows?
In New York or on
no,
on
on
the
that,
tour?
when you went back out. Did you play with anyone, or was there a venue that you want to go back down to?
There was a place in Gainesville that we
Okay.
really liked. I can't think of the name of it right now, but we played with our buddies in U Vandal, which is another pop punk band, and they're great. And it was just because in Florida, you could smoke in there and have drinks and whatever.
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
It's a little different than it is up here.
right, yeah. So people are always hanging out, and
Okay.
this place had a bunch of pinball machines. It was
That's cool.
I wish I could remember the name of it. I can't right
Wasn't
now.
the Crocodile Lounge, was it? Not Crocodile.
No, that's Pennsylvania.
Oh.
But yeah, when that one comes to me, I'll let you know.
Is there any plans of trying to go further than Jersey, New York?
We were just talking about that on the way too.
Alright.
I want to do a road trip, like a weekend to Boston.
Okay,
Yeah.
do up New England?
We need a new van
Okay.
because our old one is no good no more.
Uh-oh.
And it's just
Crapped out on you.
yeah, and we're looking into that, and then we're talking about maybe a tour in July or something, right?
Yeah, maybe do Philly, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we all have full-time jobs.
Yeah,
It's hard to fit it in.
it's hard to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You gotta take a week off or something.
Yeah, which isn't a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the month-longs.
Those are the
Commitments
struggle,
that-
Right.
You have to rethink your priorities.
yeah.
Right.
Is that something you guys are definitely pushing for to hopefully do?
Week-longs, yeah, but month we have to think about it. It has to be good.
It
Yeah.
has to be somebody worth
That'll
us
worth
going
going
out.
out with.
Yeah, because we've all been in other bands. We all have a ton of experience,
Doing
and
shows, yeah.
we have to, if we're gonna go out, it's got to be worth it. Right now
Okay.
we're in that spot where if we're gonna keep playing shows and doing this, it has to be worth it.
Oh,
Otherwise,
Because at a certain point, if you lose too many, it's it
Yeah,
doesn't help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Pretty much.
gotta do what you have to do.
Yeah.
So what were you doing before Midnight Foolishness?
I was filling in as a guitarist for this band called Fire Types. It didn't really
Okay.
go anywhere. I think there's an EP on Bandcamp somewhere, but it was a friend of mine from high school and a friend she met at FIT, and then her boyfriend was drums. So we played every so often. We only played 2 shows, the church in Hollis, and I think one bar in Valley Stream. I think we played at the one at the Rail in Valley Stream.
Oh
Remember
yeah. Oh yeah. That was the first seeing how this would go.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
like
with
the
the-
initiation.
Yeah, we didn't announce that one. We just
Just kind of got there.
just
and we're
wanted
like,
to see
"Let's
what
just do it."
happened. Yeah.
Which was a pretty nice surprise because that bar was packed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good then if you had a good turnout.
Yeah, it was really good.
That must have been nerve wracking too, though. That, it's the first shot and you got all
Yes
these
and
people.
no,
With a
because
whole
there were
new
no-
lineup,
There
yeah.
was no pressure.
Yeah. Actually, we had another drummer before the one we have now.
Oh, okay.
So,
Lots of turnover.
yeah, we had a turnover there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, like you're mentioning, you write everything. So what's the process for you? Like, how do you start a song? Do you get a drum track first, or do
No.
you get a guitar riff, or you get lyrics?
My writing process, I like to lay down on my couch.
Okay.
I have the guitar in my hand,
Uh-huh.
and I'll watch TV. When something good comes to me, then depending how I'm feeling or what mood I'm in or what I want to talk about, that's how I write the song.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it all starts from there. Then I'll go ahead and demo it out, do the drums and everything, sing it, But I have a lot of demos that I didn't sing that we were just listening to.
Okay.
So there's always room for stuff now. But
I'm excited to put my flavor on it.
Right.
yeah, for sure.
So is it the next one? Everyone gonna have kind of a cohesive effort, or is it still gonna be mostly coming from you?
Well, the thing is, I think about
I think it's gonna be 90% him,
And then
we
everyone
can
else will
tweak-
have a
we can
little.
tweak details, but
Okay.
not movements. You know.
Right. Okay. So what's you said this one's gonna be heavier.
yeah.
In what way? Like lyrically or
No,
like
we're down tuning.
Okay.
And we're upping everything. We're adding double bass to tracks now.
Okay.
So it's going to be heavy.
Okay.
You know.
Breakdowns or no breakdowns?
Absolutely.
Breakdowns?
We're doing it.
Screams?
No scream. But he was showing me one, and instantly I thought of Slayer, like that random blood riff in a breakdown. Like, were you really angry? Did you listen to Slayer right before you recorded this?
And I was telling him no, because I'm actually not a huge fan of Slayer.
Right.
I respect them, of course, but not a huge fan of Slayer.
So it was just kind of like a coincidental thing that
But
it
this new
happened.
album is all over
Yeah.
the place. There's really soft, easy core songs, and then there's, I want to say, there's one that, if you were to listen to it and I told you it was written by Dance Gavin Dance, you'd believe me.
Okay.
Like like random stereo guitar riffs, and then really weird blast beat.
Yeah, there's blast
Interesting.
beats on this record.
It's
You're
weird.
just like, I'm just going to throw it all in there this time.
This one, I always imagined the next one being heavier.
Okay.
Because this is like our introduction,
Okay.
you know, and then just raising the bar
Right.
is what the point is for it next, you know.
So what are you going to do after that then? You're going to top it even more?
I may change it up again.
It could.
You'll have
you could
to
go.
see.
You could go like soul acoustic, the next album.
Very funny you say that.
Oh, is that a thought, or at least doing like acoustic EP or something?
That is a thought, yeah.
Okay.
That is a thought, definitely. I mean, I have hundreds of songs written.
Right, just ready to roll.
Just ready to go. There's so many demos, I can't even tell you. I've lost many on the way.
That's the worst.
Yeah, because even on recording this album, like, my computer totally broke.
Oh,
So everything had to be re-recorded and this and that. It was such a pain.
right.
But, yeah.
So what? Because I forget who it was, but you had a pretty interesting producer for the last album. Did a lot of cool work on some other stuff.
Oh,
Sean Christmas
Sean Christmas,
Yeah.
the Chango Studios.
He's done some.
in the
yes.
studio in Florida.
Yeah.
They've done some. I saw the thing. It was on your Facebook with other stuff he's worked on.
Yeah.
He's got a nice little list there.
Yeah. No, he was a great guy. He believed in the record since day one.
That's cool.
There's another funny story about this record, too. There were, I want to say, 8 different engineers from beginning to start.
Did you do?
Till we landed on Sean.
Okay. Oh, so there are pieces that have been done, but he didn't do the whole thing.
No.
Or okay.
No. Well, no, it was already recorded. He just mixed and mastered it.
Oh, okay.
It was already recorded, but our mixing and mastering process was unbelievably bad because every person I landed on was just
couldn't get it done.
they couldn't get it done, and I it's like we wanted that Rise Records kind of feel to
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like we're going out there, we're getting it.
Yeah,
You know?
that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we waited till we landed on that, and Sean was the guy for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that ever a thought of trying to? Because I know you guys are just doing everything on your own right now. Are you guys seeking to try to get any kind of
the
label
next-
connection
Absolutely. Yeah. We're in.
in the works?
I mean, we've had offers,
Oh, okay.
but we don't.
not yet. Nothing that was worth.
Nothing that's swinging us through yet, you know.
But it's coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certain steps need to be taken before.
Right. It's
you
hard.
know.
You can't just jump right in.
Yeah, I mean, there's some contracts that we had sent to us not too long ago. We're
Okay.
having people look at it and stuff.
All
you
right.
know.
So possibly in the near future, if everything works out correctly.
There could be a good one for us. Yeah,
Okay.
eventually.
Okay, cool. And now the album cover is pretty cool too. Who worked on that? Was that your creation?
That's Hugh Dare. Hugh
Okay.
Dare was the guy who did that. And the cover is actually a true story.
Because it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So I
like
wanted
a
to
lot of
know-
these songs are true stories.
Okay.
So on the cover here, I'm showing them to make the cover. I know everybody else can't see it right now, but
We'll post a picture, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. the story behind this is on my ex-girlfriend's, on our last anniversary,
Okay.
I wrote in chalk in the middle of the street, like R Hearts. I don't want to say her last name.
Yeah.
But you know her.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
and this is her looking from the window, being upset that I did it.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then you took it to the other level. You did the spray paint.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So that's actually really cool. I didn't know there was a whole story behind it.
Show
Yeah.
them the back.
Okay, let's see. Because I haven't seen the back yet. Because I haven't seen a physical copy. So what's the back there? You got.
So it's now an R
it's from-
Hearts and a question mark, because I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm not.
And then she's stabbing you in the back.
Right.
Oh.
I'm not gonna let her. I'm not gonna even say her name right now.
Right.
Ever, because
I like it.
it's not worth it. So I made a question mark.
I was in the picture when we were getting this done, and we were talking to different artists. And
Another long process.
Yeah, I can imagine.
because just like the music mix, we had to get the artwork exactly right.
Everything's got to be right.
Yeah.
You know.
But his vision was, okay, picture this. He's typing an email to the artist. He's like, okay, for the back, all right, I want me riding on the sidewalk, she's stabbing me in the back, and her getting hit by a car. Make it happen.
Yeah, that was the idea.
I mean, you got it.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You see the truck barreling down the road.
It is
Yeah.
coming at you.
Yeah.
But no, that is actually really cool. I like the
My
whole.
favorite is the cat.
Yeah, just
on the right
chilling.
with the eyes.
That is pretty
Kind
cool.
of creepy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one, obviously, where's the name come from? Because it's like
that's
is there
another wild story.
Another wild. I like wild stories. You got a lot of them.
I do. We're a wild and crazy band.
You
we're
are.
ready
You
to
are some
party
wild
with
and crazy
anybody.
guys.
When it's showtime, we're ready to party.
Oh yeah.
Without a doubt. You know. But the name comes from a book,
Oh okay.
which is kind of interesting. I cannot say what book.
Oh,
I will always leave that up to mystery.
can I find out later?
I
'Cause
could,
maybe I'll
I
read
could
it.
tell you later.
Okay, because maybe I'll read it.
But you must promise not to tell
I
me.
will. I will cross my fingers and
Yeah.
keep it to myself.
Yeah.
But what? It was just a book that really stuck with you. That
Yeah, I was in high school, like sophomore year of high school, and we're reading a book in class, and I see this name, and I'm like, all right, I'm taking it.
Huh.
And that was it. And I saved it because I was in previous bands before this called When Distance Fails. I was playing drums, and before that I was in another band called Midway.
Okay.
And yeah, I saved it because I was in Midway at that time, which is also around the time I met Carly.
Ah.
Was
okay.
right in the beginning of Midway.
And it was like a check out my band kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it really was.
That's pretty cool.
We exchanged CDs.
That's
Good
awesome.
friends.
That's
The
awesome.
band.
Are you guys? Because you haven't done anything with them yet, right? Is that a possibility?
Another thing I can't talk about right now.
Okay, but that
Carly knows. They know.
it's something that
It's coming.
you both are.
I know.
You would be down if it.
We're all friends.
Right.
It's just when the time and the place comes.
Right.
It's coming.
No, I feel you.
You know.
I feel you. And then the other thing is because there definitely is that pop punk feel to the album, but there is, you guys have your own little thing going.
Yeah.
So what's kind of your influence when you had this? Because obviously at the same time it came out now, but it's been worked on for the past few years. So it definitely has that, change in sound
Yeah.
that's happened over the time period. But so what was kind of your thoughts on where you were going with it and who you were listening to?
I just my vision for it was I always wanted to be a futuristic pop punk record.
Okay.
That's how it starts. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to take it to different levels from there. And I want to play with things and I want to see what works and what doesn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel
know.
you.
But I'm a huge fan of Kevin Devine and Miracle of '86.
Okay.
Brand New is another big influence. Taking Back Sunday, big fan. I'll even say Dashboard Confessional, even though I know that's a sin to be saying right now. But I'm I don't care. I'm a Dashboard fan. I'm an anything fan if it's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I agree. What are you into? What's your?
This is kind of heavy. This is kind of light for my taste in music. I love genty music.
Oh yeah, definitely
Also
with that.
Anything 7 or 8 string that has weird like.
We saw Animals as leaders at Webster.
You know what?
A month or two ago.
They were good, but Intervals
Was
better.
ridiculous.
I haven't listened to their new stuff. I listened to I
No,
think
but
it was
they
2
play all
albums
their
ago.
Old stuff.
Oh, okay. How
No
they do
vocals.
Oh, that's what I was
No
gonna say.
vocals.
No vocals,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And it was insane.
The drummer of that band is fire.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all brilliant musicians.
Yeah.
But the drummer of that band is just fire,
Definitely.
without a doubt.
Because that solely instrumental bands, I'm back and forth on. Because I appreciate it, but like I can't. It's just hard to really wrap your head around it. You know,
Animals as Leaders were good.
Oh
man.
yeah, their
really good.
new album's really different too. It's got some interesting things going on.
All
there.
great players.
Yeah,
Great
he plays
musicians.
acoustic live.
Really?
Too, in some of those songs.
That's pretty cool. And then what was I gonna mention? Oh yeah. So are we at any point thinking of trying to do like festivals? Like we trying to do maybe like Battle of the Bands Warped Tour, any kind of stuff like that, or is that just something you're not even thinking about doing?
This is funny you say this because we were having to talk about this now, and it's
We
like
talk about everything. We talk about everything at basically every time of the day. We're
6 in
talking-
the
Just
morning.
a soul conversation that never
6
ends.
in the morning. It's all about the band.
Oh, yeah.
It's a quest.
But
It's-
I mean, that's how it has to be.
It's not even a journey.
It's all or nothing.
it becomes an obsession because I go back and forth with bookers all the time. Like,
Okay.
just so you guys know, if you're a booker and you're listening, I'm out for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to screw us, it ain't gonna happen. We ain't coming. This is not gonna happen.
You got to look out
But
for
I was
yourself.
just
Yeah.
talking to him about a battle of bands that came across my dashboard today. Like the top 2 opens for these 2 like top 40 acts. The band who has the Cake by the Ocean song.
Oh, it's one of the Jonas Brothers. Oh, DNCE.
Yeah. And this other girl who was like, get money, like an invoice. That song that's on all the top 40 stations.
I don't think I know that
but
one.
it's through Adelphi University. And we
So it's
normally don't
technically
play-
not really.
No,
But
don't
hey,
play
the
Battle of the Bands.
exposure
It could be, you know.
would be pretty big if you
We're
could.
not really the Battle of the Bands type of band.
Right.
We want to go out there and we want to earn it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We don't care about the money. We want to have a good time.
Right.
You know, I always say like we want their hearts at the show. We don't want their money.
Okay.
Like we'll give a T-shirt away. We'll give an album away. We don't care.
Yeah.
We just want to hang out, have a good time, make friends.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
know?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it's all about earning it for us. Like we don't care for the money because right now all the shows we have lined up, we're not making that much money.
Right. It's because
Yeah.
you want to do it.
It's because we want to do it.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's the
You
way it
know?
should be.
Yeah.
It's all about the true dedication
Yeah, man.
for sure.
Yeah.
But is that so? No Warped Tour. That's not really, or is that something you're looking maybe to try one
mean,
day?
Punk Island's on our radar.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, super fun on Governor's Island. All day affair. But so many bands apply.
Right.
We've played that before, actually.
okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
Hard
we
to say. We
we-
want to play.
we want to play.
If we don't get it,
Yeah.
other bands will be more than happy to be playing it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's cool.
But we should. We know the people
Yeah.
over there too.
yeah. You gotta know the right people. That's what it's all
I'm
about.
a psychopath. I will find you wherever you are. I will find you, whatever you're looking for. But a place that we really loved, and I did want to mention this is Bronx Underground.
Okay.
We love the Bronx Underground.
Okay.
Love the Bronx Underground, and they're not around anymore. But we love the Bronx. We have a bunch
Sure.
of friends out there, and we made a lot of cool friends, and we're trying to go back to the Bronx really soon too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's all I got. Is there anything you want to add? Anything you want to?
no, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
thank you so much.
Oh, of
Thank you,
course.
WSOU, Mike
Yeah.
and Jen, Nick.
course,
Appreciate
man.
this so much, man.
Yeah, it's been a good time.
Yeah, definitely. Check us out for upcoming shows. We got a bunch. We'll be playing from now till the end of
Yeah.
summer at least. You
Stream
know,
us, follow us on Spotify.
iTunes, everything you can imagine.
All the places you can get music.
All the
Everything.
socials.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, cool. I really do appreciate you guys making your way up here.
Thank you so much, Nick.